What's up everybody, it's the Bentist and I'm back with another YouTube video answering y'all's questions, trying to get you through your braces life for the next 2 or 3 years until you get that Hollywood smile. And here we are. I just wanted to say before we get going, man, thank you guys so much. I cannot thank you enough, man. The support has been so crazy for these videos. I had no idea that so many people were out there just yearning for that knowledge on their braces and trying to get the most of their time in braces. So that's totally awesome. Today we are going to be talking about a huge topic, and that is the top 3 types of food to avoid while you have braces. Now, this is a pretty sensitive subject because it's one of the most annoying things you get with braces is that you lose a lot of, and a lot of these foods are the best type of foods. But before we get right into that, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and the notification bell to help the algorithm out. Also, you don't want to miss these bangers of a video. We're gonna be giving you so much good knowledge over the next months and years on this channel. It would be dumb to miss it, man. They should include this in your treatment fee for your braces, an annual subscription to the Bentist. But you know what? I'm gonna give it to you for free. Because everybody likes free, isn't that right? Yeah, everybody likes free. Also, make sure if you haven't already, check me out on Twitter, on the Instagram, on my TikTok. By the way, we just got over 5 million followers. How crazy is that? Also, the gaming YouTube channel, if you're into Twitch and gaming, we got those too, man. We got you covered up, down, left, right, in between, everywhere. But today, we're gonna get into those foods and why maybe you should pick them. Let's get into it. Alrighty, we're back. Now let's get into it. Now remember, we're going to go over the 3 type of categories of foods that you want to avoid with braces. Now these are types of foods that are just really going to just wreck your time in braces, okay? Now even though some of them are really tasty, some of them are some of my favorite foods in the world, what they're going to do is wreak havoc on your brackets, your wires, cavities, everything else and in between, making you spend more time in braces when you don't. And even though I love braces, we all want to get them off in a timely manner. Nobody wants to be in braces for 5 years, 4 years. What that does, it can cause a lot of issues with roots degrading, it can cause teeth problems, it can cause cavities, increase of cavities, just a bunch of things you guys don't want, trust me. So the first category is one of the best categories, and mostly it's a lot of the candies out, but the first category is sticky. So things that are sticky, just to give you some, kind of things out there: gum, Laffy Taffy, caramels, now and laters, any type of thing that you're gonna bite into and it's just going, just like, it sticks to your teeth. You guys know what it is. You've had plenty of it. Don't lie to me. I see you lying over there. I know you've had sticky stuff before. That being said, one of the biggest things you want to do is avoid these sticky things. And the reason is it does a multitude of really bad. One of the things is your brackets are glued onto a tooth, right? Okay. So if you eat on something sticky, it wraps itself over that bracket or that wire. And when you lift up, it pops and pulls along with it. Now what that does is 2 things. It can either pull your bracket plumb off the tooth, it can grab onto your wire and it can rip the wire out of the tooth. But another thing you don't really think of is those sticky little pieces are really kind of stuck into your teeth, right? So if it gets around the bracket, it's stuck up underneath that bracket now. And just a little science lesson for you guys. Anything that's stuck on your teeth over time is a piece of food, right? And your body actually ferments this food, and that's how you get cavities. The food is stuck to your teeth, you don't brush it off, it turns into an acid through the fermentation over time from the bacteria in your mouth, and that acid actually eats away at your teeth, causing a cavity. Now that sticky food will stick to your braces. You can brush all over the place and you might miss it. You might not get it because it's pretty stuck on there, right? And so you just have this little piece of sticky, sugary stuff down there, just slowly eating away at your food. And what you will get is 2 things. You can get a cavity. This is what a cavity looks like. Or you can get braces decalcification when you get the braces off. That's what this looks like. It's those white spots that you get around your teeth that look like little squares because you didn't clean it up good enough. And all you had to do was avoid that sticky food. It's really good, trust me. And every now and then you might slip up and have it, but just make sure to not make it a habit, okay? Because every bracket you break adds about 3 weeks onto treatment. And if you do that often, that's months and months and months added to your braces. Now the next one, unfortunately, these are all good food categories, but this next one is crunchy. Crunchy things, obviously you guys know what these are. These are crackers, chips, jaw breakers, pizza crusts, even something as healthy as an apple, which you wouldn't think is crunchy, but if you bite into an apple and you bite into that apple, it's just gonna snap, 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 break all those brackets off. You don't want that. What you can do here with this is a couple things. If it is really crunchy, like a pizza crust or something, I mean, try to avoid it as best you can. Some of these things like apples and pizza crust, you can cut up into smaller bites. Eat on those a little bit, be a little bit ginger with it so you're not doing things. But the main issue with these is not things sticking on and pulling things off, but the crunchy stuff is just sheer force. It just sorry, I keep hitting my mic. Crunchy stuff, it just pops it right off. It just breaks that bracket straight off the tooth. And it's almost guaranteed if you eat something super crunchy, you're gonna break something 100%. That's one of the biggest ones to avoid. But there is one thing in this crunchy segment that is the bane of my existence, and that is ice. You all know about it. Ice, baby. Who's my ice crunchers? Where I see you out there, ice cruncher. Don't think I don't see you, ice cruncher. I see you. Ice is a huge issue, unfortunately, because people love to just chomp on ice. And they think they're not gonna do it. Oh, I'm just gonna let it dissolve on my tongue. We'll be just fine. And then they go, they just broke 2 brackets off. So one of the biggest things in the crunchy category is that ice, man. Don't let the ice ruin your braces. It's not gonna give you the cavities and stuff that the other chewy stuff will, but boy does that stuff hard, and boy will that break off brackets. And the last category, now we've gone over sticky, we've gone over crunchy, we've gone over the types and what and why they do what they do and why you should avoid them. But the final and last category is your gummy foods. That's right, your gummy foods. And I'm not talking about like gum and the sticky stuff. I'm talking about things that are just gummier, like gummy worms, Sour Patch Kids, peach rings, and also some foods like steak and other things like that. They can be kind of gummy. You're just kind of chewing on them. They're like soft. It's the foods that are soft yet hard at the same time. It's kind of hard to explain. But the main issue with this is it gets stuck in your bracket really bad. Okay, it's just soft enough to where it can get through all the cracks and get underneath the wires and get on top of the hooks and inside all the cracks of your teeth. And if you are not an A+ student, a smart guy, you're probably not going to get it with your brushing techniques, because it works its way in there bad. You ever try to eat a Sour Patch Kid with braces on? Because that thing gets in there, you know what I'm saying? And it is tough to get out, man. You're like picking it out, you're trying to brush it out, you're trying to floss it out, and it is just no bueno. It's no good. So that's a really important one as well to avoid. So just kind of getting an overall summary here of what we talked about. Let's get into it. So we have 3 different types. We got 1, we got sticky, we got 2, we got crunchy, and we got 3, we got gummy. I know these 3 things here are some of the best foods you can have. They're great. They're nummy yummy in my tummy. But unfortunately, you made a commitment to braces, you got them on your teeth, you're gonna have them for 1.5 years, 2 years, and you gotta make that sacrifice sometime. Now, am I saying that when I had braces, I didn't slip up every now and then and have some? Yeah, we're all human, you know what I'm saying? But do your best to avoid these, because breaking brackets and wasting time in treatment and having to go back to an earlier wire and wasting 10 weeks at a time sometimes just for a couple broken brackets that got slipped up, that's not good, man. Because like I said, that time in braces is gonna cause increased cavities, increased decalcification. It's going to cause a lot of things that you don't want. So it's as simple as just avoiding those foods. So hopefully that helps you out. Hopefully it's something that you can take, add into your little knowledge bank, tell all your friends. That's just how it goes sometimes. Thank you guys so much for all the support. For real. We're trying to hit 50K on this channel by the end of the month. So if you found this video informative and you liked what I'm doing here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I got new videos coming in. Because we got some bangers coming up this year, this month, this week. We are grinding out here trying to bring you every little piece of knowledge in my tiny little pea-sized brain to get you the best results for your braces and get you that Hollywood smile, man, because that's what we all want. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Lastly, comment down below. Tell me what you want to hear next. Tell me the things that you want to see in the videos. Do you want to see braces life hacks? Do you want to see informational videos? Do you want to see reaction vids? Let me know. The world is your oyster, and I'm your orthodontist, the Bentist, your neighborhood friendly dentist, trying to get you through your braces 2.5, 1.5, 2 years, however long you're in them. I got you, homie. So just be there for me and I'll be there for you. Until next time, thank you guys so much. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.